dulce voz, de tu dulce
as men from every nation lift their voice to make your glory known, singing, holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. Holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. The elders and angels bow, the redeemed worship you now. Holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. And holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. Holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. The elders and angels bow, the redeemed worship you now. Holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. And holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. Holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. The elders and angels bow, the redeemed worship you now. Holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. And holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. Oh, and holy, holy, holy are you. The elders and angels bow, the redeemed worship you now. Holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. Join with heaven singing. Holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. Holy, holy, holy are you, Lord. Oh, the Holy, holy, holy. The elders and angels bow. Holy, holy, holy. Oh, the glory.
We're live, Tristan. We're live, Tristan. And Tristan's looking at me like, are we live right now? And I'm looking at him saying, oh, we're live. What's wrong, Tristan? Tristan's laughing right now. He says, keep going. Tristan, what are you pressing, Tristan? Oh my gosh. This is so unprofessional, Tristan. Sorry, everybody who's out there listening. But we're live for the Extreme Faith Radio Show. Did you get it fixed yet, Tristan? This production quality is at an all-time low. But we're live. We're here. Tristan? I don't know what Tristan's doing over there, guys. I'm sorry that we had to deal with this today. God bless everybody. God bless everybody who's listening, who's there, out there on the internets. It's a blessing to be here this evening, to be able to talk on the radio, and to have this opportunity. It's a blessing, and I can't thank God enough for it. So we're here just to chat a little bit, right, Tristan? Tristan says yes, and so we're just gonna chat. We're just gonna talk. We're just gonna hang out. Again, I remember when this radio program was being run a long time ago, and just coming out here and hanging out is a blessing. So any of the youth or anybody that's out there listening, feel free to comment and say something that God's done in your life today. It's been a blessing. We're alive. We can't thank God enough for that. And so we're here, and we're gonna play this song and we'll be right back. Amen. Tristan, you better be on it today.
Never was enough till I met you. Got the real thing from the real one. You could tell the world, keep the faith, Lord. 'Cause I've been brand new since I woke up. Hey! Yesterday I met a man. He knew everywhere I'd been. Asked if we could be best friends. I took his hand, he took a chance. He showed me a different way and gave me a brand new name. Now I'll never be the same since I took his hand and took a chance.
Didn't know how lost I was, but knew I couldn't make
found the real one. You could tell the world, keep the fake love, 'cause I've been brand new since I woke up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Never was enough till I met you. Got the real thing from the real one. You could tell the world, keep the fake love, 'cause I've been brand new. Said I never was enough, never was enough till I met you. Got the real thing from the real one. You could tell the world, keep the fake love, 'cause I've been brand new since I woke up. I've been brand new since I woke up. Till the sun sets pretty as me indeed. I've been brand new since I woke up.
Sarah, that one was for you.
You're really close up to the camera.
That one was for you. Was that pretty close to the camera, Tristan? Tristan says that was pretty close to the camera. Tristan, look how close I was to the camera. Oh, wow. That one was for you, Sarah. Since you got your tonsils removed, we thought you would want to be yelling and like, crazy, right?
Can we get a report on how she's doing, if that's okay?
She might be sleeping.
Oh, okay, yes,
She might be, because
She-
that was a hardcore.
That's
thing.
hardcore. Hardcore stuff right there.
Yeah. From what it sounded like Sarah just wanted to do it for fun. That's how I received it. She was like, yeah, because of this and that. So, she actually messaged in. She said, God bless you guys. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon. What, Sarah? Are you seriously messaging right now? Wow. We're glad that you're messaging, Sarah.
Yes.
That means that you're doing good.
Yes.
And it's good to hear from you.
Yes.
And it's good to hear from, am I still really close to the camera?
No,
we
you're
should
good.
back up a little bit, right?
Okay, yeah.
What do you think, like right here? Is that a good distance? Should I back up more?
No.
Okay, back up, like right
Okay.
here?
No.
Oh, wait, right here?
No, stop.
Here?
You're good there.
Okay. Tristan, go ahead and put the thing that we made.
I
Put
didn't
that on the
make
screen.
nothing.
Yes, you did. Did you do it? Is it on the screen? What do you see, Tristan? Tell me what you see.
I see the Extreme Faith Radio show. Radio Roca Viva.
Yes.
YouTube Roca Viva 107.3
Yes.
FM.
Yes.
And then I see
Yes.
clocks in the background.
Clocks.
Clocks. And the time is
Okay.
3 something.
You know how to tell time? That's pretty impressive. What? What's funny about that?
My brother just called me dumb.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying, like, telling time is difficult sometimes. Anyways, you saw the clock, okay?
Yes.
You know what we're talking about? What do you think we're talking about? Can you stop eating popcorn for 5 seconds? What do you think we're talking about, Tristan? What could we possibly be talking about if there are clocks on the wallpaper? Time.
Yeah, that's all I can
We're
guess.
talking about time,
Okay.
okay?
I guessed it.
Because I was thinking about it.
And it's time.
Time. Oh, by the way, Sarah just said, I'm faithful towards my brothers and sisters, even when I'm hurting. That means she's messaging me. even when she's
That's
hurting.
respect.
Appreciate that, Sarah. I heard a song today, and we're probably going to play it today, okay? And you know what this song is called? Do you want me to read it to you with this song? No, it's not called Time. Let me show you what it's called. It's called Time Is. What? Okay. It's an old school song. It's a throwback. I don't know how many people know this song. Probably the youth have
What
no
throwback?
idea.
Like how far?
Pretty far back.
Okay.
Maybe 90s.
Oh, well.
Maybe a little before. It's a throwback song. But time is ticking. Okay? And I was thinking how true of a statement that is. Right? Because every single day,
Time's ticking.
time is taken away. And we're just one step closer.
I knew that was gonna go.
I wanted to pause just to see what you're saying. No, but like it's just
We're
day
getting
after
closer,
day after
closer.
day after day of doing what, right?
Mhm.
It's like I've been alive for 23 years.
That's crazy.
Am I 23? How old am I?
You're
I'm 22.
No, you're 23.
No, I turned 23 this year. What year is it?
You,
2023?
I'm saying you turned 23 already.
No, I turned 23 this year. It's 2023, right?
Yeah.
Is it 2023 out there?
Yes.
People? Anybody who's listening? 2023?
Yes.
2023.
My watch doesn't even say it.
He looks at Tristan looked at his watch. Watch doesn't say the year.
Yes.
I'm assuming it's 2023, right? So I haven't turned 23 yet. I'm 22. Okay. So 22 years old. And what have I accomplished for God?
Mhm.
Right? Like, how much have I actually done for God?
Mhm.
Right. And have I made a difference? And that's a great question. Right. And a question that, like, I think we really need to ask a lot, because
That's a question you kind of have to ask yourself every day. Because that's a really big question. Because it's something that you gotta really start prioritize.
yeah. Sorry. I'm looking something up real quick.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Say something. Speak, Tristan.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared,
I'm
Tristan?
scared because time
Time is ticking.
time's ticking. Scared. But no, it is something that's kind of crazy to think about, that you're not really getting farther away from time. You're kind of just going with time. You're kind of sorry. Sorry guys. I forgot to put the camera on me, guys. That's my fault. Sorry. Yeah. Time's like kind of, you're not getting farther away from time. You're getting closer to time. Like, you're not. It's kind of weird to explain, but it's like you're not. Like, it's weird, like, to think about it. Like, what you were just saying, like, it's, if you sit down and kind of really think about it, it is something that it's kind of like, well, it's kind of crazy. Like, every day when you're sleeping, whatever you're doing, time's ticking. You're always going with time. Like, you're never getting farther away from time. Like, you're always with it. Like, it's weird. Like, it's kind of scary, but it's kind of like, it's just like, it's over time. You just kind of have to, like, it is what it is. But then, like, what you're talking about right now, Gabriel, like, it's something that you do have to think about, because then you have to start thinking, hey, what am I doing? What am I giving enough time to God in the time that I have in the day-to-day life? Am I glorifying? Am I just talking about God, or showing God to people, or glorifying God? And it's kind of something to think about.
That is something to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, that's like really important to think about, you know? Because if we're just wasting time, again, we're working with a limited amount of time, right? And we got to make sure we're using that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I just can't with my brother sometimes, guys. He does things that I question. Anyways, our time is limited, right? And I was thinking about it. It's like, am I doing enough with the time that I have? You know, am I giving enough to God? The preaching last night was an amazing preaching, right? And it's really important to think about. So this is the Extreme Faith Radio Show, right? And we're talking to the youth. But this goes for everybody, right? But I want to talk to the youth real quick, right? Like, we all have, like, things we desire to do when we grow up, right? But how much of what we desire to do is founded around God, right? Because, like, we could desire to, I don't know, travel the world and be a chef, right? Or do whatever, right? I want to go take pictures for National Geographic, right? And just do a bunch of stuff like that, right? But where's God in the picture, right? Where is being centered and planted, you know? Where is that, right? Or is it even there? You know, we have to make sure, again, that in the things that we're doing, God is there, right? You guys are getting ready to be baptized. And so now more than ever, God needs to be there.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I had gotten baptized, I felt like a lot more things came at me, right? And I struggled with more stuff. And so you really have to have that desire and that hunger for God to, how do you say it? Giving him more time.
Yeah.
Right? Because they say it like idle hands, right? And okay, think about it. It's summertime, right? And all this stuff. And so the time that you have, make sure it's being used for God, right? Like I'll use Brandon for an example, right? If he's listening, he's listening. I hope you're listening, Brandon. He's in summer right now, right? And so this time, we have him practicing guitar, right? That for the youth band. And is he taking that time to practice, right? And the same thing for you, right? You're doing more for the music, right? Are you taking the extra time that you have to practice, right? And the same for me. Am I taking the time that I have, or even making time to practice, right? Because, this is to honor and glorify God, right? And am I adding to that? Am I giving anything to that? And the work that we do on this earth is not just for, it's funny. It's like we're working, right? Day by day to gain things, right? To make money or to do other stuff. But it's all going to stay here on earth, right? We're not taking anything with us. Will we be ready for heaven, right? Have we worked hard enough spiritually to receive the gift of entering into heaven, that opportunity, right? And that would be like a terrible thing to end up right there on Judgment Day. It's like you worked your whole life, but you didn't work for the right things, right? And I want to read this. It's John 9:4. It says, "We must work the works of him who sent me. While it is day, night is coming, when no one can work." That's pretty neat. While it is day, night is coming, when no one can work.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty cool.
We have all this time, right? We have time to work, right? Because there's going to be a time that we can't no more. There's going to be a time that we can't do certain things, right? Take the time that we have and work spiritually. Work for God. Because time is flying by, right? I mean, I know with me and Tristan, I've been like reflecting on things, be like, man, it's kind of crazy. Like next year, this will be happening, and this will, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, oh, and last year, this time, this was going on. It's like, when you look at time, it flies by so fast. And don't take that for granted.
Yeah.
Like, take advantage of the time that we have. Don't waste it. Don't let it go. Again, you guys are getting baptized, the youth that's listening right now. Baptisms are coming up, Invest your time in heaven. Invest your time in God. Give more to God. Seek more of God. And I know baptism is a beautiful thing. That commitment that you're making to God, it's a beautiful thing. But you got to take it to another level after this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you've been living your life a certain way so far. With baptism, take it to another level, right? I have to take it to another level. Because sometimes we can like plateau, right? And you stay on the same level the whole time. And you never grow. And that happens, right? Because you get busy with other things and, day-to-day things. And, I got to do this. And, I got to do that. Stay busy for God. And give him more time. And so that's kind of what I want to talk about more, We're going to take a music break. And then we'll be right back after this. But I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the time that we have and how it belongs to God, right? And yeah, I want to play this song, okay? We're going to play this song, and then we'll be right back. God bless everyone.
preciosa sangre se derramó. Oh, preciosa sangre fluyó por amor. Sobre ti el dolor, tus venas lloraron. Jesús, Jesús, Jesús. Hay poder en la sangre que fluyó por amor. Hay poder en la sangre que él derramó. Preciosa sangre que me purificó. Gracias, Señor. Preciosa sangre que me transformó. Jesús, gracias. Sobre ti el dolor, tus venas lloraron. Jesús, Jesús, Jesús. Hay poder en la sangre que fluyó por amor. Hay poder en la sangre que derramó. Tu sangre me transformó. Tu sangre me perdonó. Tu sangre me limpió. Tu sangre me sanó. Tu sangre me sanó. Tu sangre me transformó. Tu sangre me perdonó. Tu sangre me limpió. Tu sangre me sanó. Tu sangre me sanó. Hay poder en la sangre que fluyó por amor. Hay poder en la sangre que derramó. Hay poder en la sangre de Jesús que fluyó por amor. Hay poder en la sangre que derramó. Tu amor, lo disfrutamos todos aquí en este lugar. Tu amor, lo disfrutamos. Oh, Cristo,
We had some technical difficulties there. Right, Tristan?
Yes.
We had some technical difficulties. But we're back. Right, Tristan?
Yes.
Hi, Tristan. What's funny, Tristan?
You.
Anyways, back to what we were talking about.
Yes.
Dang. Tristan, if there was one thing for you that you could... Would there be anything that you would change with the time that you've had so far?
In my life?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know how else to say it. Like, out of everything you've done in your life, would there be anything you would change?
That's a hard one to think about.
As far as time, you know, like I gave too much time here. I wish I wouldn't have wasted my time with that.
I wish I probably didn't waste too much time on myself. Thinking about like stuff that I needed.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather waste my time on, or like
Yeah.
not waste my time, but rather use my time to think about others or do things for God, stuff like that.
That's good. And again, it's one of those things that is important to focus on because that's wisdom. Is, how do you say it? Knowing what to do with your time. Right. Because like I said, we're working with limited time.
Yeah.
And here in Psalms 90:12 it says, "So teach us to number our days, that we may get a heart of wisdom." Right. Teach us to number our days.
Yeah.
To keep track of them. Right. That way we know what we're working with. And to know what we need to do with those days that we have. Right. How to use that time. Right. Of the days that we have. Because again, it's just taken away.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, if I just look back right now out of my past 2 weeks, I can say a lot of my time was not given where it should have been, right? To God.
Yeah.
And that's a regret, right? That can be a regret that, you know, I don't want to wake up 40 years from now and say, man, I wish I would have done more for God. And again, you guys are about to get baptized, those that are about to get baptized. And even those that aren't, the youth, give more to God. Right, give more to the church. Give more of your time.
Yeah.
Right, you don't have to give, you know, other things. Just
time.
Yeah, devote yourself to God. Give more time to God. Right, give more time to learning more about God. You know, and talking to God more. Like that's just a simple little thing. Is just talking to God, and sometimes we don't even do that.
Yeah.
Right, sometimes we just like. Well, I actually only talk to God when I'm at church, right? That's a problem. It can't be like that, right? We have to constantly be thinking about God, right? And talking to Him. And I mean, I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of the not talking to God. I'm guilty of being distracted with other things day to day, right? And I'm guilty of it. But you guys are growing up, right? And so my biggest thing is always like for you, Tristan, I want you to be better than I ever was. Right. And by doing those things, by, you know, thinking about God, that's going to make you better than me. Because I know at your age, was I thinking about God? Yes, I was. But also, too, there was other things in my life, right, that I focused more on, that I shouldn't have. And my advice to you guys, to the youth, to those growing up, is focus on God, right? Give more time to God. And even me now, right? Like, it doesn't change. It's like, okay, I only focus on God when I'm young because I don't really have much responsibilities. It's like, no. No matter what point of, no matter what age you are, right? It's like always to be thinking about God, always to be giving more to God and using your time more for God. That's That's the best thing, right? Because here, and look, even here, Ephesians 5:16, making the best use of time because the days are evil. How crazy is it? Is that how long ago this was written?
Yeah.
Right. This is written by Paul, right? He's on house arrest and all this stuff, right? And he's writing this letter to the Ephesians. He's saying, making the best use of time because the days are evil. And look at the times we're in now.
Yeah.
If he was saying that back then, think about it now.
Mm-hmm.
A completely different level. And we might not be looking at things like that, right? Making the best use of time. Like, that's a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Because I know there's so much wasted time on my part, right? That I am not using for God. And look at the time that we're living in. Look at the days. Look how this world is. I'm really excited for the next camp. All right. I'm excited for all the topics that we're going to be talking about. And, you know, like I said, I've been reflecting and thinking about things and stuff like that, and just thinking about where this world is and where it's going. Now more than ever, there has to be a fire inside of us to give more time to God. Put the thumbnail thing up again. You know, you look at those clocks and you just think about time passing by. Time just keeps moving. Doesn't matter what you do, it will not stop. Time keeps moving. And there's nothing we can do about it, right?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and take it out. We have to take advantage of this. We have to give more to God. And I'm encouraging everyone out there to do so. There's that saying, right? It's not what you can do for your country, right? Or not what your country can do for you, right? What can you do for your country? And let's take that mentality into the things of God. You know, I'm challenging everyone who's listening. Youth, not youth. Do something for God. Do something for God. And what does that mean? It could be anything, right? It could be, I don't know, talking to someone about God. It could be doing something here at the church. You know, cleaning something or offering something, right? Or bringing something for a brother or sister, right? Or something like that. But do something, right? To honor God. Give some time to God, right? And slowly start to work on that. But I'm challenging whoever's listening to do something, right? You know, it's like anything. Do anything, right? Whatever it is, that's up to you. But do something. And that's my challenge to y'all. Because our time is limited. And we have to take advantage of this. James 4:14 says, "Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes." Tristan, listen to that.
That's crazy.
That is like you're on the top of the mountain and there's that old man sitting on the top of the mountain and he's blind, right? And he has a big beard and he just saw life and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that is
that's
some
what
hardcore wisdom right there.
Yeah.
Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? What is your life? Like, what a question, right? What is your life?
Yeah.
What is my life? What has my life consisted of? right? What is it? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes.
That's crazy.
Like, I pray that this small amount of time, like, I'm just like a grain of sand on a beach. Probably would never notice me in the period of time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I pray that the time that I have, that it's useful to God.
Mm-hmm.
And that I can actually do something for God. Like, I really pray, like, just thinking about that scripture. Like, I do not want to waste
Time.
my life. Like, I pray that I'm able to do something for God. You know, and those listening, truly think about that verse right there. What is our life? What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Gone. Like, are we truly trying to live our life? Again, you guys are the youth. This is, at least for the youth that are listening. You can do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Tristan, you could do it now. You could start now.
Yeah.
To where your life was used just to honor God, to make him proud, to please him.
Mm.
And that you can start now.
Yeah.
Like, don't waste this opportunity. Like, you guys are, the baptisms are coming up. And I keep repeating myself on this, right? But that is such a beautiful moment. Let that be the stepping stone, the first step in this lifelong walk with God.
Mm-hmm.
And do something with it.
Yeah.
Don't let it just go to waste. Again, we're just this little nothing. And then it just goes away. With this time that we have to make it useful to God.
Yeah.
And again, I encourage all of y'all listening, you know, let's make sure we're doing all that we can for God. Because time is ticking. And it's not promised. Tomorrow's not promised. And to be able to say that we lived our life for God would be a huge blessing. You know? And let's keep that in mind. That was pretty deep. It makes you really think, right? Like, what is my life? Right? Coming to. What has it been?
Yeah.
Right? And let's think about that. Tomorrow we have an opportunity to come here to the house of praise and worship, to lift up God in praise, to ask prayer for things that we're needing. You know, if there are changes that you want to make in your life, tomorrow we have the opportunity to ask those prayers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and let's not take that time for granted. That is wasting time.
Yeah.
Right? Not many of the youth get up on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Hardly any do. And
that's time wasting.
That's time wasted.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's an opportunity that you have to ask prayer for something.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so, yeah, we have that opportunity tomorrow. Take the first step and don't let that opportunity go to waste. Is there anything you had to say, Tristan?
No.
Wow, Tristan, you are just full of
I'm just
fun.
here.
You're just hanging out, huh?
Just here. Just happy. Just here.
You see what we're talking about, time? Okay, Tristan, I get it. No, but again, everybody, God bless y'all. thank you all for tuning in. It was a little deeper of a subject, right? Because, again, you're talking about that time, ticking and not being able to stop, and what are you going to do? Day by day. Day by day, serving God, honoring God, the best that you can. You're going to mess up. You're going to fall. Get back up. Keep trying harder. Don't quit. Don't stop fighting. Don't stop giving your all to God. Take advantage of it and just keep giving your all to God.
Amen.
I'm encouraging all y'all to do it. Encouraging y'all tomorrow to let's just get up and just give thanks to God, right? Ask prayer for what we need, something that we need, right? If you guys want prayer to get up more, ask prayer for that, right? If you guys want prayer to be more grateful for things, let's do that, right? Because I know I got to bring some praise tomorrow, and so that's all we have for you tonight. But I said we were gonna play a song, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna play this song called "Time Is." ...
My everything.
Not God is. Time is. ...
My
Okay, I don't know where this is going, but we're gonna play this song, and if anybody knows who this song is by, leave it in the comments, and you might get a prize. Might. We'll see. God bless everybody.
Waste of time. Wait a minute.
It'll just take a little time.
Time is ticking away. Time is ticking. Tick-tock. Time is ticking away.
Let's go. Here we go. Everybody. Let's go. Here we go. Everybody. Let's go. Here we go. Everybody. Let's go. Check it out. You gotta give it your best. Start using it. Cause if you don't, you're gonna wind up losing it. Just like the brother who buried it deep. The task was simple, but the price was steep. We got a mission when we're on this earth. We need to tell people about our second birth. Get busy like a schoolboy making an A. Cause time, my brother, is taken away. Right now is the time that we gotta get with it. The gift that he's given ain't just an exhibit, but a tool that he's given us to use for his sake. And just as he's given, he can surely take. The signs of the times are dropping like flies. The cries of the people around us imply they're looking for an answer that we already know, but time is definitely on the go. Now kick it. Time is
way. My heart's forever changed. I know the old me is over and buried in the grave. I don't care what they say, cause I'll never be ashamed of his love that saved me. 180, that type that's never fade.